What's up, everybody? What is up, man? You already know how it go. It is your boy B back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for pulling up with me. I appreciate you guys. If you're out there making money work for you, I salute to you. If you're somebody that is looking to continue or looking to build an income stream, I'm here for you as well, guys. You guys, I need you guys to do what the heck just happened to my dang computer. I need you guys to do me a favor. Make sure you guys go and follow me on my TikTok right now. Go follow me on my TikTok right now, guys. I don't even have a link below. I will have it linked below when I'm done this video, but that's where I'm on heavy. I'm very, very heavily on TikTok currently. But other than that, guys, we're going to be covering a few things. Okay, I want to cover the price list, the buyer's price list, the phone flipping buyer's price list, but I also want to cover eBay automation. Okay, that is the hot thing, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why. eBay automation, I have, I think, 3 people that sent me receipts, but what I need, okay, let me actually put the camera on me. What I need, if you're somebody that has done eBay automation this week, okay, this week, make sure you guys send me your results, please. Send me your results. It's not enough people sending me results, okay? Like, I need more because I'm trying to turn up, man. Help me by sending me your receipts, please. But nevertheless, let's start talking just about the price list, the buyer's price list. So if you guys don't know, I have a website, hustlertaughtme.com. Of course, go to buyer's price list, and it's exactly what we're about to talk about, okay? Now, a lot of people are hitting me up about this price list because, of course, phone flipping is still current. Phone flipping is still alive. If you go to OfferUp, prime example, you can still see people are selling devices, and that means money is still out there. All right. Now, I will say this: the phone market is definitely in a great place right now because there's a new iPhone about to come out. So this is exactly the time when you want to start buying a phone and reselling it to buyers. Now, this is something I do every single morning. I am dedicated to hopefully being able to go live every single day this month. That's my expectations. Well, maybe not on 2 because I already know 2 are booked up. But I want you guys to be able to see the behaviors you got to put into place to actually see the success that you want. All right. Now, whoever is phone flipping, make sure that you have a reliable source to buy or to sell your devices as well. So flipping phones is easy. Okay. Let's make this clear. Flipping phones is essentially when you have a certain amount of money and you're trying to keep making it make you more money, right? So if I have $500, my goal is to recoup that 500 plus make more. All right, that's the flipping aspect in phone flipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in a device, whether it be an iPhone, Apple Watch, MacBook, iPad, whatever, right? Even Androids. And I'm going to put out money to make more money. Usually you want to do this with wholesale buyers. Some people also do this with selling it to consumers by themselves. What I preach with my buyer's price list is that we have composed a price list of not just one buyer, but 50, 25 in the country and 25 internationally. Now, I understand we have some new people that have brought the price list, and there is one gentleman that brought the price list that has made me want to put this public service announcement out before we even talk about any eBay. I want to just recap about what the product is, right? Because, or where you can get it, what it is in general, because I'm confused a bit of the confusion on it, but this individual didn't understand. Okay, didn't understand assignment. All right. So what is the buyer's price list? It's where you unlock access to 50 top wholesale buyers for your device. Now, these buyers are all on one price list. There is not 50 individual price lists that you will get. All right. Reason I say that is because I had somebody ask me, hey, I only got one price list. I didn't get 50. That doesn't make sense. Okay. If you're watching me, please watch me and listen a bit, because it sort of kind of makes you suffer if you haven't done your due diligence in actually understanding what I'm saying, right? It's only one price list, but it has 25 buyers that are in the country that are going to be betting on your device, and 25 internationally. All right, so you're going to get market value prices. This price list does not have the price for each device exactly, right? So when this individual hit my team up, and they've been harassing my team at this point, it's harassment. They hit my team up, and they were expecting to get $740 for an iPhone 15 Pro, right? This is not the price that you're going to get. Okay, this is not the price you're going to get. This is the price you could get, but you may get more because this is the starting bid. So we go to eBay, like, because I'm trying to figure out. So it's only but so many ways I can actually explain this, right? So if I was to put in sports cards, I should be able to find what I'm looking for by doing this. Let me see. Like, you have to think about it. Um, you have to think about it in the way of an auction. Okay. Now, the way it works with the price list is the price list is technically going to be, what's up, Andy? It's going to be like an auction. All right. It's going to be where you are basically getting bids from other buyers. Now, I will say this, due to the holiday, and due to my certain circumstance that I've been going through, last week, there has been a little slowdown, and we are just remaining consistent on making sure we're contacting the buyers to get you the best offers. But this is not the price you're going to get. You should be getting higher if the device is a device that buyers want. They're going to offer you way more. Okay. So again, it is an auction base. This is just the bottom line price. The reason I'm going over that is because I've had a gentleman who has caused a whole bunch of blockage and hold up with everything because he wants to be, or he isn't understanding. Let's just say that he just isn't understanding of what the heck the price list was before he brought it, and has been harassing my team, and that's not cool. And now he's not like doing nothing crazy, but it's just more so like hitting people up, coming to the store, doing all of this stuff, which is cool. But understand, you can't come to my store and sell a phone based off the price list if I don't tell you to. You can't make people send you offers immediately. That's not how it works. Okay. Buyer's price list is, this is the market value price. It may go higher. The buyers are going to be bidding on these prices or on the device that you're trying to sell. All right. And you can get all the information here because it explains it all with key benefits: access to 50 verified wholesale buyers, market value pricing for all devices, competitive bidding process for maximum profit, perfect for phone flippers and resellers, covers phones, tablet, watches, Apple products, and more, including game consoles too. All right. How does it work? Get the price list. Step 2, they send you offers. So you have to let us know via email what phone you are selling us, IMEI, condition, everything, and we forward that to all the buyers. Okay. Number 3, now you're waiting for the buyers to give you an offer. Okay. They will then send you an offer to your email. Okay. I had 5 people do this process great, right? And then I had a guy. I'm gonna just tell you what happened. All right, so I have this buyer's price list thing. I have it all figured out. Everything is good. I have people that ship the products, people that take the orders, people that answer the emails. I basically had a guy that took 5 phones to a post office and just shipped the phones. He shipped the phones to my location. We got the phones, but didn't know what the phones were or who they were being sent to because nobody even told this person to do it. So long story short, we then resend them back. We resend them back. Now he's saying, oh, it's lost in that whole thing. And, I'm not going to say this person is lying. I'm not going to say any of that, but I will just say following the rules makes it so much better. You can't send the devices to us if we did not get the buyers to give a quote. Okay. because the device is not accounted for, nor is it expected. The buyer's price list, and these are like little notations I got from you guys when I've asked you via email. If you guys have receipts, if you guys have testimonials, please send them to my email. All right, guys. So that's off of that price list. We can definitely talk about some phone pricing if you guys want. Phone pricing. I think I'll talk about it at the end because this is supposed to be more so about eBay automation and what we've been working on with eBay automation, which I'm like so freaking happy and proud about because again, like I just told y'all, I'm on TikTok heavy now. Okay, working on my TikTok. I'm just like really impressed with the team that I have, but also the results that we're getting people is happening faster, but also I see people getting more value out of having the 3 1-on-1 sessions with me. So I touched on this really, really briefly and said I would do this today. And that's why I'm here. So eBay automation, hustlertaught that's where you have to go to get it. It's completely redefined and different than what was on any other website or offered any other time. We've continued to tailor it to where it can benefit you more and more. Okay, so maximize your profits with eBay automation services. So we list, ship, and provide products. So I want to touch a little bit on what that means by we list, ship, and provide products. Number one, you are not to be providing any products. We provide 100% of the products from our warehouse. I've sent you guys who are in eBay automation all of the information on the products that we are providing, how we do it. I have a warehouse. I have a video coming out where I actually show you guys a little bit of the warehouse this week. So I have a warehouse full of products, and those products are waiting to be shipped for you. Okay. The money that you pay goes towards those products. That is how it works. We do not take any money that you make. We do not take any money that you make. Okay. So here's the biggest thing I see people getting confused. There's no split. There's no 40-60. There's nothing. No splits. No 50-50. You get 100%. Okay. So that is going to be one of the biggest benefits with eBay automation is the fact that you're able to literally have products provided for you. Now, shipping wise, one of the biggest things when I started my eBay and I was trying to keep the light bill on, but I also was working on my store is it was so hard for me to get to a post office to be able to ship. So I included that in the service. And yes, we ship the products for you. UPS comes to my store, FedEx comes to my store, we give them the package. That's how that works. Okay. So we ship for you. All right. So 2-day shipping, we usually beat the 2-day shipping. If it's a holiday or a weekend like this, then of course it's going to be slower just because the postal service does not come to our store on these days. But we get that all handled for you. This is something where you're micromanaging, you're outsourcing, you're somebody that is somebody's boss at this point. Using this service, it shows you how good of a boss you are because you still need to follow up with your assistant. You still need to make sure that you're keeping up with customer messages, which we'll talk about in a second. But again, and we're going to go over some results as well. Because guess what? This week has been a record-breaking week in eBay automation. All right. And of course, we list. Now, I've had a few people ask me, how do you list your products? Are you using Google Trends? Like, how do you do it? So here's the benefit of using eBay automation is that I do this on an everyday basis. Like, this is like what we live, eat, and breathe. Okay. Because with the storefront, it was always a repair location and a phone selling location more than people coming in for products, right? That's just the reality of how life works now is not a lot of people come into stores for products. So we were always selling products online. If you guys want to know how important selling online has been to me, every single employee that I have has an eBay and a Macari in their own names, and they are listing, shipping, and doing all of that stuff for themselves to make extra money as well. Okay, so on top of what I'm paying them, they also have a selling app because that I think is so important for you to be able to make money on selling apps. So With this service, you get the 7-day listing service. So we list products for you 7 days every single week. Okay. The dedicated assistant. So you do get somebody via email that is assigned to you that you can talk to. They'll help you when it comes to any questions you have, when it comes to anything that you need. That's where this dedicated assistant comes into place. Now, before I only had like 3 assistants. And then I had a person that was sort of kind of micromanaging them. Now I have been able to outsource and have a dedicated team of assistants that answers, helps you 24/7. That is something that is way more beneficial for me because having it around clock, because people have different time zones. I'm working with people internationally. I'm no longer just in the country. So it's more so I want to be able to provide a convenient form of communication for everybody. Next, you got the 100% profit retention. So this is a big thing for anybody trying to make money with eBay. This whole service is not about us doing it for you. It's about setting yourself up for success. We do not want you guys to feel like, okay, well, since they're listing, shipping, and providing products for me, hey, I don't have to ever do it. Like, that's not necessarily true. We really want you to be able to just do this on your own. We want to just help you kickstart. That's why we give you the 100% profit retention. If I was to do splits, I probably would make more money. But the reason why I don't want to do splits is because if I'm listing, shipping, and providing the products for you, and then I'm taking something off of the top of that, and I have you paying a budget, that sort of kind of is taking from you more than making you actually be able to be self-reliant on yourself. All right. So post-service support, 7 days after the automation process, we will still list. Well, sorry, we won't list. We will still ship products for you. Now, the products that are already listed after you cancel, you will not have any more listed, but we will still ship if they sell. Okay, for 7 days. The reason is because we understand, again, you paid your 250 for this. You gotta be able to make that $250 back. But not only that, you have to be able to keep your sellers limit, or your sellers, not even just limit, but being a top seller. To get to that point, you have to have your reviews, you have to have everything in your eBay dashboard at 100% positive. We want to keep it that way. So if we were to drop off immediately after the 7-day period, I'm definitely sure there's going to be some type of drop, whether it comes to, oh, well, somebody just brought a charger, but the service just cut off 3 minutes ago. So now we can't ship it. Like, we want to be able to give you leeway so that you can actually have those customer reviews that help you go toward the right trajectory of being a top seller. That's one of the biggest things. We want you guys to be top sellers. And again, I'm going to show you guys a great example in a second. And then next, the Discord. Okay. So I have a hidden private group in the Discord for eBay automation. This is something where you will be able to literally talk to me, whether you have any questions after the service. All right. Now, this is a month-to-month service, week to week if you choose service. And this service is going to hopefully get you an income stream where you're feeling like, yo, this is it's something where you don't need to technically work on it too much. But if you would like to keep improving it, you're going to keep self-analyzing what products you're selling, what products people are buying. Christmas is about to, like, you're going to start enhancing, but you don't have to. So, but the Discord is going to give you those little hints like, hey, Christmas trees, hey, this, hey, that. We have this in stock. We have that in stock on We Supply. So just giving you guys different tips, tricks, and advice on what to sell, what not to. Because again, eBay, it's automated. Like, it's not something that you have to really work on 24/7. You do not have to be on eBay 24/7 to make money. It's just not true anymore. You could literally do it by making sure that you are keeping products listed, keeping your price point consistent, and also raising your price point if it's selling too fast. All right. So the step-by-step guide, sign up. That's the first step. get matched with an assistant. So immediately, same day, you get matched with an assistant. After you sign up, you're going to immediately get an email, and that email is going to tell you to book a meeting with me. You're going to book a meeting with me at the certain time slots and a certain day, whatever you choose, and we're going to meet and we're going to talk about exactly what you're looking to do, the why, the like, what are you trying to do with your eBay product listing. So we're going to list the products for you. Of course, we're going to start listing those products. Now, depending on the tier that you get, that's how many products you'll be having listed. And that is sort of kind of where pricing does matter, because you're not going to get a whole bunch of products listed and you only invested $97, right? Because then it wouldn't make enough funds for me to pay that person that's listing and to provide the products, right? So order fulfillment. So I, about 3 months ago, got a new warehouse, and I actually hired my first warehouse worker. So the order fulfillment is automated. Once you get that sale, you let the assistant know you got a sale, because the assistant cannot stay your um in your account. I'm gonna look at the comments in a second. The assistant can't be in your account 24/7. That's not how that works. You have to actually notify when you do get a sale, and that didn't happen with the person to eBay I'm about to talk about. They just got 2 sales and they did not tell the assistant because I got on his ass. But managing messages, so you have to manage the messages as well. We cannot talk for you. And then last but not least, you get 3 Q&A meetings with me where we actually are going to be face to face. Okay. And when I mean face to face, it's just like this, face to face. I'm answering any questions you have. You're going to be telling me exactly. I have no idea. That comment just got me, man. Shout out to you, crypto. I'm gonna read yours in a second, Andy. Um, but 3 times a week, that was Twitch, guys. Somebody commented on Twitch. 3 times a week, we're gonna be meeting, talking about how we're going to continue to make you better. And if you have any questions, concerns, or if you want to learn how to do it yourself, I'm here. All right. So benefits of using the service. Obviously, your time saving. So if you're somebody that is trying to build a business, eBay is not going to be the business that you want to put 100% effort in. I'm telling you this right now, because eBay has its ups and downs. It has its times where you're selling great, times when you're not. Don't 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 be finessed. Don't be fooled to think that you should invest all of your time in eBay. You shouldn't. That's why you hire people to do it. I had to learn this with repairs. Prime example. Like, I used to try and put all of my time in repairing phones at my store because I felt like that's like 40% of the money that comes into my store. And I'm like, well, if I can maximize it and I start repairing, then I can keep more of the money and not have to pay a repair guy. But long story short, me repairing phones took away from me stocking, took away from me finding new networking opportunities, new people, new distributors. So it's like you have to outsource. That's how it works. You cannot focus. That's what separates the people that really make bread with this reselling stuff and the people that just do this for recreation. Is they understand that the time has to be spread out. You got to have people doing it for you as well. Okay. Expertise. Like me, I got people fulfilling products for me. I used to do it all myself. Now I do some myself, but I also hire somebody to do it for me. And I found this person outside of Home Depot, and I was able to get this person a nice little salary that's affordable for me and can take care of his family. And now we're good. And he's doing it for my store and doing it for eBay automation. Expertise, of course. We have a store full of people that list, ship, and provide their own damn products because that's how they live as well. And guess what? They're going to be doing it for you too. Profit driven. 100% of the products, of course, go to you. And that's one of the biggest things. When I was younger and I was looking at automation services, I was looking at somebody to list for me on, was it Amazon? I think it was Amazon, or it could have been eBay. I can't remember. I just remember them telling me that it was going to be a split. And then I remember me saying, heck no. Okay. I ain't going to curse. I remember me saying no. Now, I'm not going to get into these because I have some real ones right here that, again, if you guys have testimonials from this week, please send it to me. 445-500-9600. Okay. Not enough people are sending me their screenshots. Please. All right. Now, we got some plans. Okay. We got the basic plan, which is $250 a month, pro plan $450 a month, premium $550 a month. Okay. Now they're all 7-day listings each week. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is going to end up being a limited or a slot available type of thing, because as I continue to get more people that stay, because believe it or not, I try to get people to leave. I tell people, hey, you don't need us. You've learned it all. But some people don't want to. Some people want to outsource, like I said a couple minutes ago, because they understand like that's how I make more money. And I'll show you guys what I'm saying, right? So if you can go literally and make this in a week, 13, a little 13 piece, right? If you can make $1,382 a week, like, just, I know that's not a lot of, well, to some people it may not be a lot of money, to some people maybe, right? 13 a week times that by 4, that's going to be 52. But here's where a lot of people, and they make sense, they're like, well, I know I can do it by myself, but I feel like if I'm making this already, why wouldn't I just stick with it? Because I'm making an extra 62 a year, but I'm still working, and I work and I get paid 45. I get paid 45. So now I am a six-figure earner just by allowing your company to do eBay automation. And it makes sense. Okay. So again, like, if you want to make six figures, this type of thing is where you want to start. Now, I'm not promising anybody that, hey, you're going to be a six-figure earner in your first year. Like, I can't promise you that, but this is like the little stuff that makes sense. Like, if you go and you're on YouTube and you're looking at people say, yeah, I make six figures. This is sort of kind of how it happens. Like, you just got to outsource. All right, Andy, yeah, I'm gonna get that part handled. Automations, I'm already working on that, bro. Like, I apologize. That whole thing threw a wrench into the whole system. Automation service is great service. I'm honestly consider resuming the service too in the next couple of weeks. I believe you said you have like 11 or 12 people now, if I remember you mentioned in your video. So now it's up to about 28 people. Because I started listening on TikTok, and TikTok has been adding to it probably 1 to 2 hours daily, don't you think? Um, for eBay management. Yeah, well, so for you to start actually making, so 13 is a good amount. I have another one. We got 16. We got 489. We got, yeah, so we got 14, we got 16. So honestly, this month, and I don't want to show all of the receipts because I'm still recording videos and I'm using them in other videos, but 16, right, plus 14 plus 13, right? From 4 people in a week, that's 4,322, right? Now, that time that was put into those plans, was put into those eBays as well. Now, I would say a work week is 8 hours. eBay automation, you got somebody working on 3 accounts a day. They're probably working each account 4. So yeah, like 2 to 4 hours. 2 to 4 hours is what my team is spending on an eBay. Because it's not just about listing, it's also about looking at, okay, what products are not selling. I have to hit up people to get some positive feedback. We have to try. So again, let me actually pull up a realistic example. Okay. So, because I don't want to show this person's name. How do I do this? Okay. How can I do this? Okay, I'll just do this because I do want to remain, give people their privacy. So $463, prime example. This is a account that literally somebody's working probably an hour and 45 minutes to 3 hours a day. And they're generating this person $463. This person put $250 up. And this is in a week. That's outstanding. Yeah, I was just looking at how much time the account holder would spend managing. Oh, yes. So So I can't really say because I'm not the person, but for what I see, if all you gotta do literally is answer messages, I would say yeah, it'll take like an hour or two. I mean, if you're getting those messages to where, prime example, messages like, hey, is this a power adapter that is OEM, or how many times is this charger or this power adapter charge my phone? You would hit your assistant up, ask them the question, they would then answer it for you, and then you regurgitate it. Like, that's sort of kind of how it works. You know what I mean? It's a very easy process for you to take advantage of. And it's also something to where it's like, again, it could take you 1 hour, it could take you two, but no matter what, you're not having to do the work that really sucks, which is like the listing part and all of that. That sucks. That part, it sucks because it's like when you don't get the results, then you feel it some type of way. You know what I mean? You feel it some type of way. So it's like, doing it could technically be easy until you start to realize, okay, I'm doing it, but it's not working as fast as I wanted. And then we become discouraged and then we stop doing it. So it's all about understanding what you are willing to outsource. Okay. Um, that's one of the biggest things. So that's going to be the eBay automation part. As far as what I have on the docket for this week, guys, we have the free webinar. That's something that we have just created as well. The free webinar is going to be something to where we're all just sitting there talking. We're all sitting there networking, talking about different things. I see all of these people in the Discord asking me this and that about eBay unbanning and all this other stuff. And it's like, I covered it already, and it's so hard for me to respond to people that ask questions that are so vague. Because if you want to get unbanned from eBay, I cannot unban you from. I have a video coming out of me on a one-on-one call with somebody and getting them unbanned live. I have a video coming out. I might even put the video out today, but I have that video, and so it's tailored to that certain person. You know what I mean? Um, because again, the quickest way for you to create an eBay account that can't get unbanned if you list in AirPods is going to be eBay automation. Why? Because if you go and you look at all of these people, I'll show y'all real quick, even though I showed it a billion times. AirPods, right? AirPods Pro Gen 2. If you go, right, you can literally look and see the ones that are not real by the price, right? Okay, so we see this, right? But you see it has 63 product ratings. If I was to, do I still got the thing up? Let me see if I can do this without showing this person's name. 1 second. I'm going to show y'all something. 100%. Okay. So boom, you're going to want something like this. 100% feedback, positive feedback, by the way. But you're going to want something like this. Something where you absolutely, unequivocally have great reviews that are going to really allow you to look like you're selling when you're not. Let me explain. This person has this fake piece of crap up, right? But it looks like he was already selling it from when we looked on this page. It looked like, okay, this is a good buy, right? Here's the thing. If I click on this person and then I go down, see, this person took it down. See, 3 items sold, but it's not showing all of the items he sold, only one. So what he did was I guess that's his new method of taking it down. But I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. Some people don't take them down. Let's see. Just got to look at their store. Okay. So you see 8 items and then you see 8 items. The other person had 3, but he deleted all of them. So it only looked like he was selling AirPods, but he wasn't. He had to have sold something else. This person sold something else, got good reviews, and then listed replicas. That's like sort of kind of the key. So if you want to start listing replicas without having to be banned or feel like you're under pressure, you got to get your eBay up. And that's why you would do eBay automation first. And that's just my recommendation. That's not what you have to do, though. You can do so many other different things. So many times you've covered it. Yeah. Especially questions about replicas that weren't even brought from you. Pushing Alibaba. Yeah. So like, yeah. And that's another thing. Like this free webinar is where you can talk about the whole, oh, I purchased AirPods from Alibaba and this and that. Join the free webinar. It's at 7 p.m. on Monday. Like that's quick. It's easy. Join the webinar. And everybody knows I don't like doing free stuff because people don't appreciate it. People don't ever try to get any information out of it. But it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I ask myself, am I talking to hustlers? Like sometimes I really got to see if my reach is really out there to real, true hustlers, people that want to actually make bread. Because see, prime example, Discord. You let people get into a Discord for free and all they want to do is watch. You let people do things, get into webinars for free, and they don't even want to come. They rather play 2K or Madden and all of this other stuff. But when you have a book a call, when you have a book a call button, and this is no diss to any of my people, I love all of y'all, right? But when you have a book a call button and it's $79 for a whole hour, right? Where you sit down and you're catering every single thing to what this person needs, they'll do it, but they'll be right there on time. They'll have their questions that ready. I even had people send me videos before calls to tell me what they want to go over. And like I love it because they're so prepared. But when you do things for free, people don't appreciate it. Well, I'd say people that are not true hustlers, people that are not really in this to really be in it, people that are halfway in and halfway out. You know what I mean? People that like, oh, it looks sexy, but I ain't ready to be sexy. You feel me? Like it look cute, but dang, it take a long time to be that cute. Or, oh, it looked profitable, but dang, it take a long time to be profitable. Like you got to go down. You got to understand it takes a while for you to be able to be financially free or be able to sit in one chair all day and just film videos or whatever you want to. It like this is not where I want to be. Right? I'm still in my head. I'm thinking about 5 years from now. But like you have, and this is you too. You got people that are wanting to be in your position. You got people that want to be in your position. That's why it pisses me to fuck off when I see people that I know for a fact can be successful, but are lazy as fuck. Lazy. Because you're being lazy because you don't fucking have what it takes. You want to be successful, but you don't have what it takes. There are some ways to make money in Italy. That's what's up, broski. It's ways to make money everywhere. You know what I mean? Like money ain't the problem. The people are. my grandmother, right? I was telling her, she was like, yeah, you know, I like that you have, because I brought this new thing, something new, and I brought her this thing for her house. And she was like, oh, I like it. She's like, but you better be careful, Brandon, because you know money is the root of all evil, honey, and it shouldn't all be about money, right? And then I was like, Grandma, money is not the root of all evil. People are. Money does nothing. People do. And that's like the truth. Like everybody watching me right now, prime example. Because I know I can't be done a live stream, unless I go on a rant. If you're not investing in yourself at all, you're fucking not going to make it. Because I've been in that position where I want to keep all of the bread to myself. Lie to you not. I've been that type of person that was, oh, I'm gonna just save my money and I'm gonna save until I can get to that car that I really, really want. And I never was able to get to the car. I'll never forget. It was a Honda Sonata that I wanted out of high school. It was fast. It was just fast enough for me. I was like, that's gonna be my first car. And I already was making money. But I was thinking to myself, all right, I'm just going to save up and then I'm going to get that car. But I kept saving, but every time I saved, the money would come out for inventory and other things I needed. And I realized, fuck that. It ain't about me motherfucking saving. I gotta put my fucking money where motherfucking mouth is, because here's the thing. What I ended up doing was I said, yo, this one store is costing me more than it is than I was expecting, and I'm paying so much money I can't get that new car. So what do I gotta do? Oh, I gotta invest in something else that's gonna make me some more money. All right, okay. So then I never forget. My girlfriend at the time, she walked into my store. I was brainstorming. I was like, yo, I need to make some more bread. She was like, well, why don't you try Macari, Brandon? And I was like, what's that? And at that time, she was like selling her clothes or something on there. She's like, it's this. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. She was like, yeah, but the only thing is you have to wait for people to rate you or something like that for you to get your money. And the type of person I was, the arrogant, young, very good financially man, I was like, fuck that. I'm not waiting for no money. What? If I sell it, they're gonna pay me. And I told her that. And I threw Macari out. eBay was okay. But you want to know what I did instead? That got me my first car. So what I did was I brought more inventory from my store than I needed, right? And then every Sunday and Saturday, I would have my store members, like people, I had 4 people working for me, 2 people stayed at the store, and 2 people went to 2 different flea markets and they set up a table. And they sold all of the inventory that I got, like that I got overstock of. And I ended up taking the money from this, because we was making like 900 to maybe 12 a day at the flea market. So I took that money, I paid the people like $400 every single flea market, and then I would keep the rest. And then I would just save that money and keep getting more inventory. And that's how I got my car. I didn't get that car I really wanted by saving. Now, am I saying saving is bad? I'm not saying saving is all the way bad, but one thing I will say, as somebody that is an entrepreneur and I have my own journey, I would say saving has never saved me. Saving has never saved me. You know what I mean? So I'm so sick of money is simple, is as simple as exactly. Money is a tool. Money is I did 4K, but by moving, I don't want to keep risking it. You understand? I did 4K, but by moving, I don't want to keep risking it. You understand me? By moving. I did 4K by moving. I don't want to keep risking it. I don't know what you're talking about, but listen, speaking of risk are one of the most scariest things that I think anybody have taken. I know some guy, right? I know this one guy. He has a really, really smart brain, but I don't want to say that curse word. That's a heavy. He is a coward. He is a coward. And he's close to me. And this guy can make so much money, but he's a coward. Okay. He is scared. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. That's what he's a bitch. And what I mean by that, not in a necessarily mean way, but he's a bitch. He's somebody that's always bitching. Like, you're scared to bet on yourself, but you can bet on an NBA game. Are you fucking kidding me? You're scared to bet on yourself, but you can bet on LeBron James. Listen, you're scared to bet on yourself because you think that if you lose it all, you won't be able to get it back. I never in my life understood somebody that had a job but was scared to risk money. Let me tell you why. Now, while I do understand that we all have jobs, and some of us have 9 to 5s where we have to work a certain shift. I do understand that at some point can become very frustrating when you're living check to check, or when you get to check and then you got to spend it on bills. I've been there. Okay, even with my store, like, hey, I've been behind on bills because of my business at points, and I was never scared. Like, I was okay with it because I'm like, well, before I sit there and I spend this money, I'm going to spend it and pay what I got to pay or what I'm owed my business, because my business is the one that's funding me in general, right? So I understand how it is for people that work a 9 to 5. They may get paid and then they're like, oh, well, my bills got to go to um the electric or the cable or whatever, right? You know, do you ever envision a day and time in your life to where you could just hook up things to your account and then the money just comes out? Like, how many of us have ways or just a lifestyle to where if we had our electric, we had our cable, we had our rent or our mortgage, we have our car insurance and our car note and whatever, all of these things just hooked up to our account, and we don't even realize when the money comes out? How many of us have that type of lifestyle? How many of, not even that, how many of us want that type of lifestyle to where, yo, I don't even got to keep clocking my account? Has anybody ever woke up scared as shit to check their account? I know I have. Has anybody woke up and said, I don't even want to open that bank app. Yeah, I don't even want to open it because it's going to make me upset, man. It's going to make me upset. I know I have. And that is exactly the reason why I know for a fact that if I put this money into this, I'd rather know, okay, this money is into this. I'm going to try this out and hopefully it's bringing me back something. Rather than, fuck, I done spent this money on this motherfucking bill again. Now I got to wait 2 more weeks to get some money. I feel so sick for the people that have jobs that spend their check on bills and have no way of making any more money. I could never fathom that ever happening to me. That is a nightmare. I had a relative, had a baby. This hits deep because I'm about to see this person, so I don't want to. And they might be watching me. I don't even know what to say. I'm fuck it. I'm too real. Had a relative, had a baby. The relative had a baby, still didn't have his own stuff, his own house or anything like that, but he had a baby. Cool. People do that every day, right? Person goes 3 weeks after having the baby, hits me up. I can't afford diapers. Can you buy me some diapers? Do you know how fucking embarrassing that has to be for a fucking man? Do you know how hard, how stressful, depressing, degrading that has to be as a man? Why do I say that? Imagine anybody out there that got kids. You lay down with a woman. You got kids with this woman. You can't even provide. You can't provide food for this woman, shelter for this woman. But now you got a kid. You can't provide the same things for this kid. And now you can't provide the extra essentials needed for this kid. But you're not even searching for another way to make money. Like, you're not even out there trying to risk something. You're already risking your motherfucking comfort, your motherfucking sanity, your motherfucking ego. You're already a fucking bum. You are a bum. A bum. If you can't take care of your responsibilities, you're a bum. I've been a bum. I know. I've lost everything. I've been a fucking bum. But guess what? Me being a bum brothers for a day, I totaled my car. I lie to you not. I swear to God, I'll bring the girl on the motherfucking stream. I lost my car, hit a motherfucking dare, totaled my shit, didn't have a ride home with my girl and one of the kids. Sitting on the side of the road, the police officer hands me a fucking ticket for like $5,000 fucking dollars. I'm like, what the fuck? Rent about to come up, bills due. How the fuck? What the? Right? Bum. I ain't go home and cry. I ain't go home and say, oh my God, I gotta go hit Indeed. I didn't go home and do that. I didn't go home and do that. Because no matter if I hit Indeed up, no matter if I go ahead and apply to a motherfucking job, they're going to give me the bare minimum. They're going to give me what they think that I'm worth. And they're also going to keep spoon feeding me to where it's like, oh, okay, you need this. Here you go. But I'm only going to give you just enough. Meanwhile, the girl looking at you like, yo, yo, girl, like, you know, Brandon's trying, but like, I got to go get a job. Like, let me tell you something. I didn't have my shit together. I did it. Lost everything. I came home. I lied to you not. Crying. Embarrassed. Felt like shit. Because that car made me who I was. I felt like I was the shit. I was driving. Oh my God. This car is nice. Thank you. I mean, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, feeling like I was the stuff all the way to nothing, right? Boom. Next thing I know, I don't got it. Go home, I cry like a little bitch. Cry. Then the next day, I realized to myself, ain't nobody fucking gonna save me. Nobody gonna save me. Who gonna help me, my girl? No, because she ain't even used to having to help me. So, what I do? I said, you know what? Fuck it, let's get to work. I took the little bit of money I had on my motherfucking account at that time. So I see Dunny Bun. Money go work for me. I invested in some products and I started working. Bada boom, bada bang. Turned it into more money. And that's how I expect you guys. Hold on, hustle. That's how I expect you guys to be. Stop being fucking scared. Stop being fucking scared. I'm not even talking about none of my products and shit that I'm selling. I'm talking about in general. Stop being fucking scared. You should be fucking embarrassed if you're somebody scared to invest in yourself, but every single day you wake up bare minimum. All right, you tried that. If screwed, it didn't work. Fuck it. Cool. Next. All right, you tried that, it failed, but guess what you learned? You learned, okay, I love doing this. I like messaging people and talking to them, but I wasn't able to convert. So now I need to find something else that I can convert. You learn. There's so many different things that you can learn and build. And lastly, y'all, before I go, because I gotta take my dog out. Real example that happened last week. Got pulled over by a cop for nothing. He pulled me over because I'm black. And I just got the police report with my lawyer. He lied completely on the police report, said I was grabbing for something when he pulled me over. Also said that when he told me to get out the car, I got out the car, went to the back of the car and was running. Like, do I look like I would run from the cops? Like, all of this lied on me. Lied on me. I'm going to do a story time and all that. So I'm not going to say everything, but lied on me. But here's the thing. He lied on me and trying to get a felony on my record. If I didn't have any money to pay, I have to pay these lawyers, each of them $3,000 just to go to court. The first time. And it might be more times I have to go to court. $3,000. I'm paying a total of like 12 something for these lawyers. I gave it to them cash. It hurt. Hurt me. But thank God I had it to do. I had the money. Somebody's trying to ruin my reputation because the color of my skin. And see, I'm not ever one to sit there and throw the race card out and, oh, I'm black, so, oh my God, I'm just so unprivileged. No. No. I believe a human being is a human being. I do believe racism exists, but I never say any of my circumstances, any position I am in life is because of my race. I am a strong, proud black man. And I walk around being a black man unapologetically, treating a white man, Mexican man, Puerto Rican man, any man the same. But when I see somebody pull me over, treat me like a criminal, when I have nothing on my record, no criminal stuff on my record, try to take me out of a car and rough me up, and I have to tell this person, don't shoot me. And then a person laughs and says, Meek Mills has a felony. You'll be okay. When that stuff happens to you, after you just got a family member's car out of the pound or the tow place, because that's where I was coming from. Got my family member's car out of the tow truck place because they towed their car, paid $500 for that family member. On my way home to then give that family member crabs that I brought because I knew that family member was upset that it had happened to them. I spent $58 on a pan of crabs for this family member I was driving to give that person that after I just spent $500 to get their car out. For a cop to pull me over for nothing. I'm not exaggerating. Literally, on the police report, there's no reason for me being pulled over. So to pull me over for nothing and then treat me like a criminal, and then for your quota or whatever incentives you get, arrest me, put me in a holding cell for 16 hours for nothing. I could understand if I did something, but take 16 hours of my life away for nothing. But that's not all. And then make me have to spend $12,000 fucking dollars for lawyers for nothing. It shows you how important it is to have something, to always back your ass up. While I was in that jail cell or that holding cell, I was making the money back. So when I look at you guys and I tell you, take the risk on your fucking self, I fucking mean it. Because if you don't take that fucking risk on yourself and you keep thinking it's okay to be comfortable, because that's what they thought. They thought I was a fucking criminal. They thought I was a fucking broke ass black man. They don't know what I do for the community. I just had a back to school drive. And I didn't, oh my God, you know what? You stupid ass cop. No, I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, bet. Say no more. Yes, sir. No, sir. Very respectful. I'm not a victim of my environment. I'm not a victim of my skin color. I'm not a victim of any type of society or any type of shit they throw on anything. I am Brandon, and I am proud to be who I am, and I will show people the respect that they deserve even when they do not show it to me. I understand what authority is, and I understand what racism is. And I also understand the fact that if I didn't have a business and I didn't have money and I didn't have a way, I would be screwed. I would be facing jail. I would probably be very depressed. So if this story don't give you no motherfucking hope, no motherfucking light, no fucking motivation, you're fucking screwed. You could look to see I'm dead fucking serious. I got fucking kids. I'm gonna leave with this. Bet on yourself. Appreciate you, Andy. Bet on yourself. Never give up on yourself, and never let yourself get in a position to where you're relying on somebody. I would never rely on a job. Never. Because the job don't need you. You need the job. It's not a two-way thing. They can replace you. They can replace you. But all right, guys, I'm about to go. I have a few things I got to do. Take this dog out. Got a barbecue. Got to film, all that other stuff. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, man. I appreciate you. And I hope you guys continue to make money work for you. Make sure you guys go get eBay automation. Let's work. Let's build. Let's grow. I cannot wait to see you guys at the top because it's too freaking crowded at the bottom. You guys take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. And guess what? Stay making money work for you. Don't work for the money. Peace.